Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Laurel Park here on Saturday. It is the 20th of April 2024. Gonna look to feature 10th race from Laurel, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at this 10th race from Laurel, which is a very good one. The traditional Preakness local prep race. The 10th race is the Federico Tesio Stakes. It's going for a purse of $125,000. Race for 3-year-olds here. We have a field of 11 horses entered to take a stroll around the Laurel main track, which is about 1,800 meters in circumference, or about 1.125 on the main track. I was looking it up recently. The Laurel track's not actually 1.125 around. It's a little bit less, which is very unusual. I always thought it was 1.125, but if you want to go to be exact, it's just like a mile and like 600 feet or something like that. But so you know, my top selection here on the Tesio, I'm going to take a shot with the 3-horse Circle P. I'm going to go 3-10-9-7 in the superfecta. 3-10-9-7 super, top selection 3-horse Circle P, 3-year-old gelding by Spicer here. Flint Styles trains this one. Sheldon Russell gets the mount. Blinkers on today. This horse has been at the mercy of the poster as the last two, most recently in the private terms on the slot, but mile 16, 23rd of March, he had a very wide trip, but he was closing up well late. He finished 4th by 2 1/4 lengths. He was breaking 9 of 9. He was wide, and wider all throughout the race, but he kept going that day. I think finally with an inside post draw back around 2 turns, he should definitely get this trip. Blinkers on to concentrate him. I think he's sitting on a very good run, and I think he can get the job done. 2 back, he ran the Miracle win over here at Laurel, a mile on the 24th of February. He finished 3rd by 2 lengths. Another very wide trip. He was wide throughout. He had a bit of a bumpy trip late, but again, he got down the race course well. And then the Maryland Juvenile here at Laurel, 7 furlongs on the 2nd of December. He won by 1/4 lengths. Again, he sat back early. He slowly moved his way into this race, and then he got the job done very easily late. A very good, strong run after all said and done. He's definitely improved there for every single race. His last 2 trips were just horrible, but refreshing back here a mile and 8th with a good post draw. He could win. The 10-horse and Glide. I can't speak, pardon me. Michael Sanchez is on this one for Jane Sabelli. Most recently in that private terms from a tracking trip, he finished 2nd by a neck. He just couldn't keep up late, but he ran his heart out that day. Before then, the Holy Bull, he had a bit of a trouble trip there where he got bumped around. And then the Mucho Macho Man, again, I thought he won a little bit longer. Back to 2 turns. Gonna have to overcome a stupidly wide post draw, but I think he can. I'll use him on the ticket. Even the 9-horse Carlo Rapido for Jorge Ruiz and Tom Pletcher. His win here on the 22nd of March, his maiden victory, wasn't bad at all, where he basically got an easy tracking trip. His race in New York before that, he was just a little bit flat that day, and then on New Year's Eve at Aqueduct, he just, needed something more there. I think he's another horse who goes up with a longer trip. He's going to get it today, but he's going to have to overcome this wide post draw. At 8-1, I'll use him here in the pick 4. But to recap my selection for the 10th race from Laurel, a very good Federico Tesio. Going to take the 3-horse Circle P. We'll give kudos to the 10-horse and the 9-horse. 3-10-9-7 super, 3-10-9 in the multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everyone.